Hey everyone, it's Julie from Sprouts and Stems here. Today's video is going to be a fall 2022 houseplant tour. The last one I did was in the spring, so I figure it's time to do a little update. And let's see, I also have some little pieces of fall decor just sprinkled around my plant areas, so I figure that would be fun to show as well. Nothing too crazy, just cute little things here and there. All right, now let's get into the houseplant tour. Hey guys, really quick, I wanted to let you know that I recently launched a Ko-fi page. If you don't know what that is, it's essentially the same concept as Patreon. So if you sign up for a monthly membership there, you can get exclusive content that I don't post anywhere else. And I'm also going to be doing some houseplant giveaways. The latest video I posted there is a peperomia propagation experiment, propagating my ripple peperomia in 3 different ways and seeing which method works the best. So thank you so much, and I hope to see you over there. Getting started on the windowsill here, we have beautiful string of pearls. So pretty. Oh, one of my hairs. My hair is like literally everywhere. I'll get it out later. So pretty. It's in this, so I just hit my desk chair, in this container that you've probably seen in my other videos. It's just from an antique store. I thought it was like such a cool look. And this, and I believe it was a few videos ago, I did some plant chores and I propagated my gigantic Monstera Adansonii. So right now it's just working on growing some roots. There's a few little small ones in there. I'm not sure if you can't really see them that well yet, but things are happening. Then I have this succulent. Still pretty leggy. It's definitely gotten bigger, but it is leggy. I don't care. I'm fine with it. Moving on. String of hearts. Oh, I love you. You're so beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful string of hearts. Also, I remember in my last houseplant tour, I said the word beautiful like literally 500 times every other second. I just can't help it because it's just how I feel when I look at my plants. And I know you guys do too when you look at your plants. So here is this Hoya that I've had for so long. It's barely grown at all. Like, I have seen new growth on it, but in terms of just length and size, it's like barely grown at all. I'm pretty sure it's a Hoya Kentiana. Pretty sure. And sometimes it gets these cool pink leaves on the new growth. Now down here, my philodendron micans has literally exploded with growth in the past few months. I think it was like a little over a year ago, one of my plant friends gave me a few cuttings, literally like 4 or 5 cuttings. So the plant was in a little tiny pot. It was only like this big, and now, wow. I think I'm going to put it on a moss pole soon. And I got this Syngonium that you've probably seen in other videos. I've started to notice that like the new leaves have stopped opening up. So now I just have perpetual new growth. I think it's because it's really dry in my apartment. This plant does like to stay moist at all times and it likes humidity, but it's really not very humid in here whatsoever. So it just kind of looks like this for now until I can figure out how to help it. And this little DIY Spanish moss wall hanging, I think it's cute. I don't know, I posted a YouTube short about it a few days ago and it definitely got mixed reviews. I guess like on its own, maybe it's kind of like strange looking, but I think with these other little pieces on my wall and then just this whole general plant corner vibe, I think it works. And I had the supplies, so why not just try something new? Oh, and also I wanted to say this was something that I did as a little fall decoration. I know there's nothing really fall about it, but I just feel like the rusticness, it sort of has a fall vibe. Next, Ripple Peperomia. Love, love, love. By the way, sorry if I sound out of breath at certain parts. It's strangely hard to like talk and film and bend down and stand back up and do things. Anyway, Philodendron Brazil, recently watered, nice and pretty. I know people get upset when leaves revert, when they lose variegation, but I actually kind of like this look. Like little patch here, little patch back there, and then all Brazil. I don't know, I like it. Kind of looks like I have a medley of different plants. Then I have another Brazil that has reverted, but the opposite way. It went completely neon, and I have to add a moss pole extension soon. I have Ripple Peperomia cuttings. Last for this little plant corner, Crocodile Fern. It's on this mat because it's drying. I just watered it. Since it's in a Vanda basket, I let it dry for a few hours before hanging it back up. But I want you guys to see what it looks like because I just love, bear with me, hold on. Bear with me. I love how it looks on this hook. I think it's like literally the coolest. I'll leave it up there for now. This is my little crafting area. I did not make this, just put it there for now. But I think I'm gonna do a video soon decorating a pot with mosaics and just kind of like hanging out and talking about plants. I got these kind of Halloween colors. I was hoping to decorate like a much bigger pot, but I didn't do a good job reading the description for these and I didn't realize how small they were, but that's totally on me. So I'll do a small one first and then maybe I'll do a big one later. Greenhouse cabinet, cuttings. I really like how they look in that wine glass, so I've just been keeping them there for a while. And what's going on in there? Looks like there's a dead leaf or something. This one has been in there for probably like 2 months. I'll plant it eventually, I just get lazy. Peperomia obtusifolia, pretty leggy, but it's just happier or happiest in the greenhouse cabinet I found, so I just keep it there. And Hoya carnosa compacta. I recently saw this, hold on, let me see if I can get in here and show you guys. So this thing popped up like a few days ago. Is this a new stem? Because I have never seen that. Any Hoya compactas that I've ever like had in the past, which was only one before this, I'm just so bad at growing them. They grow so slowly that like I've never seen a new stem emerge. But it's kind of creepy looking, isn't it? I don't know. We'll see. If it is a new stem, maybe I'm not doing as bad of a job as I thought. Okay, I was rewatching all the footage that I just filmed and I realized hiding here in the back, I totally forgot these little alocasia corms. And I did a video just a few days ago where I snipped those off of my black velvet alocasia. So we're still waiting and we'll see what happens. Moving over here, my monstera that you've seen many times in many videos because it's gorgeous and thriving. And that's where those cuttings were from. So here's some fall decor that I have. I think it looks cute just like under the vines hanging down here. And then I just put my fishbone cactus there because I think the fishbone cactus is kind of like fallish. It's a fishbone, which is a skeleton, and skeletons are like Halloween-y. So yeah, I don't know. I just thought it was like a cute little accent piece. And I'll turn off the lights in a second because I love, like, it's so cozy with these candles here. I love how it looks. I'll do that after I show you the rest of this kind of area. And then I just have this on my coffee table. These are also lights I'll show you in a second as well. This little string of hearts that I propagated a few months ago. And I just want to say I don't light this candle right next to the plant. So disclaimer, use caution when playing with fire or when lighting candles. But yeah, it just looks pretty. I got this at Michael's Arts and Crafts. This I got at Goodwill, this container, and these lights I think were also just Michael's Arts and Crafts. Over here I have more of the pumpkins. By the way, I just got these pumpkins on Amazon. Like I really wanted different color pumpkins. So I'll link to this stuff in the description if anyone is interested. And then these lights, you can probably tell, but they're just like battery powered candles. And my alocasia black velvet sits right here. It looks really cool and like mysterious when the lights are off and these are all glowing. So I liked how that looked. And I'll show you that actually right now. So it is the middle of the day and obviously the greenhouse lights are still on. They're on a timer, so I kind of don't want to mess them up, but you get the idea. Look at that. So cozy. I love it. And then this is like that. I actually thought I was buying purple lights. I, again, didn't read the box, description on the box well enough because they were next to purple lights, so I just grabbed a random box, but then I realized it was orange lights. But I actually like the orange lights better, I think. And then those can also transition into Thanksgiving as opposed to purple, which is kind of only a Halloween color. And look at that. Love it. And then I have my string lights. So when it's nighttime, everything's all dark. You can probably imagine that it's even more cozy. You guys have definitely seen this shelf before. Even though these kind of accents and decorations are here all the time, they especially stand out during the Halloween time. Very old-fashioned-y, kind of Victorian. Some may call it kind of creepy, maybe. And then I think same here. Like, got the little tiny pumpkin up here, and then I don't know, just like vintagey kind of accents, I think, stand out even more this time of year. And I just turned this grow light back on, so just to go over the actual plants that are here. We have Monstera adansonii and Satin Pothos mixed in as well. Mini terrarium. There's just moss in there. It needs to be like wiped down every now and then on the inside. I just take a tissue and just kind of like swab it around the top inside just to clear out some of that excess condensation. And the terrarium, we have an Enjoy pothos in the back that's been thriving. It like loves this terrarium. I'm very happy about that. And two little pitcher plants that are just so cute and small. And then the last part that I'll show you guys for today is my Spanish moss. Now again, the Spanish moss is always here, but I think it looks like cobwebs, and I think that's a really cool vibe. And then these didn't really come out as planned. I cut out these little bats, just painted them and cut them out. You really can't see them like at all. So I might do something else with them. They're cute, I definitely want to use them, and it took me a while to like trace them. I used my phone to trace them onto paper and then paint them and cut them out. But yeah, for now I just kind of like tangled them in the Spanish moss. I didn't want to do spiders because honestly I don't want anything spider related in my home. So yeah, and then that little thing in the back, I just got a few little pieces from Michael's Arts and Crafts and just made that. So that concludes today's tour. I hope you enjoyed seeing this update. If you watched the other one, or if you didn't watch the other one, I hope you just enjoyed this in general. And I'm definitely going to make this like a thing I do every few months because I like seeing how things have changed, even though it's my apartment and I know things have changed, but you know what I mean. Yeah, so please subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any new content. And thanks for watching.